All right, so today we're diving into marketing material, and it's from a company called Dr. AI. And they're making some pretty big claims about how their AI is going to just revolutionize businesses.
Okay.
You know, think beyond those basic chatbots you see everywhere. They're
Sure.
talking like complete workflow solutions.
Yeah.
So let's unpack this together and see what's really going on.
So what I find interesting is that Dr. AI is really pushing this idea of personalization, like tailoring solutions to a company's specific needs
Yeah.
and workflows.
Interesting.
They're claiming that they can understand a client's unique challenges and build a custom AI system to address them.
So it's not just about slapping a chatbot on a website and calling it a day. They're
Right.
talking about integrating AI into how a business operates.
Exactly.
I'm intrigued, but I'm also a little skeptical.
Yeah.
Can AI really live up to that promise?
Well, let's look at some of the use cases they highlight.
Okay.
For example, they talk about website or company WhatsApp support. Imagine AI handling all those basic, frequently asked questions 24/7,
Right.
freeing up your human agents to deal with the more complex issues that really require that human touch.
You know, I actually had just a terrible experience with a chatbot just the other day.
Really?
I was trying to get a simple question answered, and it kept giving me these canned responses that had nothing to do with what I was asking.
Ugh, I hate that.
It was so infuriating.
Yeah, I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
And that's precisely the problem that Dr. AI is trying to solve.
Okay.
They're claiming their AI can understand the nuances of human language and provide truly helpful and personalized responses, even in complex situations.
So no more robot speak and generic answers.
Yeah, hopefully.
That would be a huge relief for customers, and it could really free up human agents to focus on building relationships
Yeah.
and providing that higher level of service.
Right.
I'm starting to see the potential here.
Yeah.
What other use cases do they mention?
Another one that caught my eye was sales support. Now, this isn't just about AI answering basic product questions.
Yeah.
They're talking about AI that proactively guides customers toward making a purchase.
Okay.
It's like having a super savvy salesperson working for you around the clock,
Interesting.
analyzing customer data and nudging them in the right direction.
Hold on. Wouldn't that feel a bit manipulative? Like, I don't know about you, but I get turned off when I feel like I'm being pushed into a sale.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And it raises the question of how transparent these AI systems will be.
Right.
Will customers know they're interacting with an AI?
Yeah.
Will they have the option to opt out of these personalized recommendations?
Good point.
These are questions Dr. AI needs to address if they want to build trust with customers.
Absolutely. Transparency is key,
Definitely.
especially when we're talking about AI influencing purchasing decisions.
Yeah.
It can't feel like some sneaky behind-the-scenes manipulation.
For sure.
Okay, so they've got customer support and sales covered.
Right.
What else are they claiming this AI can do?
Well, they also talk about reactivating inactive or cold leads. You know how frustrating it can be when you spend all that time and effort generating leads
Yeah.
only to have them go cold.
Yeah, totally.
Dr. AI claims their AI can analyze past customer behavior and identify those who might be receptive to re-engagement.
So it's like having a personal assistant
Yeah.
who combs through your old contact list,
Right.
finds the hidden gems,
Yeah.
and says, hey, this person might be ready to buy now.
Exactly.
That could be a game changer for businesses struggling to generate new leads.
Definitely.
But wouldn't that require access to a ton of customer data?
Exactly. And that raises some privacy concerns. How is Dr. AI collecting and using this data?
Right.
Are they being transparent with customers about how their information is being used?
Yeah.
And what about security? We've all heard those horror stories about data breaches.
Yeah.
If Dr. AI is handling sensitive customer information, they need to have robust security measures in place.
Okay, so we're seeing some potential benefits here, but also some potential pitfalls.
Yeah.
It's like with any powerful technology, there are always two sides to the coin.
Right.
What other use cases did Dr. AI highlight?
They also mentioned using AI for internal employee assistance.
Okay.
Think onboarding new hires,
Okay.
providing instant access to training materials,
Uh-huh.
automating those tedious administrative tasks that bog everyone down.
Right.
It's about using AI to boost productivity across the entire organization.
So instead of replacing human employees,
Yeah.
they're talking about AI as a tool to empower them.
Exactly.
That's an interesting angle.
Yeah.
But I can also see how some employees might feel threatened by this.
Uh-huh.
Like, is the robot coming for my job?
That's a very real fear.
Yeah,
And it's something businesses need to address proactively.
for sure.
They need to be upfront with their employees about how AI will be used. And they need to provide training and support to help them adapt to these new ways of working.
It's about showing them that AI isn't the enemy,
Right.
but rather a tool that can help them do their jobs better.
Yeah,
And maybe even free up some time for more creative and fulfilling work.
definitely.
But it's clear that communication and transparency are key here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, you're just going to create a culture of fear and distrust.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the right balance between harnessing the power of AI
Mm-hmm.
and ensuring that it's used in a way that benefits both businesses and their employees.
Now, one thing that keeps popping up in their marketing materials is this emphasis on workflows.
Yeah,
They're not just pitching individual AI tools.
right.
They're talking about creating integrated systems.
Mm-hmm.
What's the significance of that?
Well, what's interesting here is that Dr. AI seems to be moving beyond the idea of AI as a bunch of isolated tools and towards a more holistic vision of AI as a seamless part of how a business operates. It's about connecting the dots between different functions and using AI to optimize the entire flow of work.
So instead of having separate AI systems for sales,
Right.
customer support, and
And-
employee training,
Yeah.
they're talking about a single integrated AI platform that can handle it all.
That seems to be their ambition.
Wow.
And it makes sense.
Yeah.
The more integrated these systems are, the more data the AI has to work with,
Right.
and the more effectively it can learn and adapt.
I can see how that would be appealing to businesses,
Yeah.
especially those who are already feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of their operations.
For sure.
But it also raises some questions about how this integration will actually work in practice.
Exactly. How will Dr. AI ensure that these different AI systems can communicate with each other effectively?
Right.
And how will they address the potential for data silos where different departments hoard their own data
Mm-hmm.
and prevent the AI from getting a complete picture?
Yeah, good question.
These are technical challenges that Dr. AI needs to solve
Yeah.
if they want to deliver on their promise
Yeah.
of a truly integrated AI solution.
It sounds like Dr. AI is aiming for something pretty ambitious here.
Definitely.
But before we get too carried away with all this talk of revolutionizing businesses,
Yeah.
let's take a closer look at some of the specific features they highlight in their marketing materials.
Okay.
They keep mentioning things like customization,
Mm-hmm.
intelligent insights, scalability,
Oh.
and effortless integration.
Right.
Are these just buzzwords, or is there something more substantial behind them?
I think it's a mix of both.
Okay.
On the one hand, these are definitely buzzwords that are popular in the AI industry right now.
Right.
But on the other hand, they do point to some important considerations for businesses looking to adopt AI solutions.
Okay, let's break it down then.
All right.
What's the deal with customization? Why is that so important?
Well, as we've been discussing, every business is different. They have their own unique processes, challenges, and
okay.
goals.
Sure.
So a one-size-fits-all AI solution simply won't cut it.
Makes sense.
Customization is about tailoring the AI to the specific needs of each individual business.
So it's not just about buying an off-the-shelf AI product.
Right.
It's about working with Dr. AI to create a custom solution
Yeah.
that fits your specific workflow.
Exactly.
That makes sense, but how does that actually work in practice?
Yeah.
I mean, how do they customize these AI systems?
That's where it gets a bit more technical.
Okay.
It could involve things like training the AI on a company's specific data sets,
Uh-huh.
adjusting the algorithms to align with their business goals, or even building custom interfaces that integrate seamlessly with their existing software systems.
So it sounds like there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work involved
Yeah.
in making these AI systems truly customized. It's not as simple as just flipping a switch.
Definitely not.
Exactly. And that's where the expertise of Dr. AI comes in.
Right.
They're claiming they have the technical know-how and the experience to handle these complex customization projects.
Uh-huh.
All right, so customization is about tailoring the AI to fit the business.
Right.
What about those intelligent insights they keep mentioning?
Okay.
What are those all about?
Intelligent insights are all about using AI to analyze data
Uh-huh.
and extract meaningful information that can help businesses make better decisions.
Okay.
For example, the AI could analyze customer purchase history to identify trends and predict future demand.
Right.
Or it could analyze employee performance data to identify areas for improvement.
So it's not just about automating tasks.
Right.
It's about using AI to gain a deeper understanding of your business and make more informed decisions.
Exactly.
That's where the real value lies. But how reliable are these insights?
Yeah.
Can businesses really trust what the AI is telling them?
That's a crucial question.
Yeah.
And it depends on a number of factors, including the quality of the data the AI is trained on,
the sophistication of the algorithms, and the expertise of the people interpreting the results.
So it's not enough to just blindly trust the AI.
Right.
You need to have a good understanding of the data and the limitations of the technology.
For sure.
It's about using AI as a tool to augment human intelligence, not replace it entirely.
Exactly. It's about finding the right balance between human intuition and AI-powered insights.
Okay, so we've covered customization and intelligent insights.
Right.
What about scalability? Why is that so important?
Scalability is crucial because it ensures that the AI solution can grow with the business. As a company expands, its AI needs will evolve.
Right.
And Dr. AI emphasizes that their platform can adapt to accommodate those changes.
So they're saying, we'll grow with you.
Yeah.
We can handle your needs no matter how big you get.
Right.
That's reassuring for businesses looking to invest in AI for the long haul.
Definitely.
But how does that actually work?
Yeah.
I mean, can you really just scale up an AI system as easily as you can scale up a server farm?
It's not always that simple.
Okay.
Scalability can be a complex technical challenge.
Right.
Especially when you're dealing with large and complex AI systems.
Yeah.
It requires careful planning, robust infrastructure, and sophisticated algorithms that can handle increasing volumes of data and complexity.
So it's not just about throwing more computing power at the problem.
Right.
You need to have a well-designed system that can handle the load.
Exactly.
And what about integration?
Okay.
Dr. AI keeps talking about effortless integration. What does that even mean?
Integration is about connecting the AI system with a company's existing software and data systems.
Okay.
Effortless integration means that this process should be smooth and seamless, minimizing disruption to the business.
Okay, but in the real world, how often is anything truly effortless?
Good point.
I mean, integrating different systems is notoriously difficult. Are they just trying to sugarcoat a complex process?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Integration can be a major headache, especially when you're dealing with legacy systems and complex data structures.
Right.
Dr. AI is claiming that they've made this process as easy as possible.
Okay.
But it's important to dig deeper and understand how they're actually achieving this.
So what are some of the things they might be doing to make integration easier?
Well, it could involve things like using standardized APIs, providing pre-built connectors for popular software platforms, or even offering custom integration services to help businesses connect their unique systems.
So it's not just about plugging and playing.
Right.
There's still a level of technical expertise required.
For sure.
But it sounds like Dr. AI is trying to make this process as painless as possible.
Exactly. They're trying to remove the technical barriers to entry and make it easier for businesses to adopt AI solutions.
All right, so we've unpacked a lot here.
We have.
Dr. AI is making some pretty bold claims about how their AI can transform businesses. They're talking about personalization, intelligent insights, scalability, and effortless integration.
Okay.
But as we've discussed, there are also some potential pitfalls to consider, like privacy concerns, job displacement, and the complexities of integration.
Right.
So the big question is Dr. AI really the game changer they claim to be?
Yeah.
Are they truly revolutionizing the way businesses operate?
Right.
Or is this just clever marketing hype?
That's what we need to figure out.
Exactly. Let's move beyond the marketing buzzwords and see what's really going on under the hood.
Okay.
So, dear listener, we're going to pause here for now, but when we come back, we'll be delving into the technical details of Dr. AI's solutions, exploring how their AI algorithms actually work, and examining the evidence to see if they can really deliver on their promises.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned.
So picking up where we left off, let's explore those complete workflow solutions Dr. AI keeps mentioning.
Okay.
You know how those different AI pieces might actually fit together?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Okay.
They're talking about AI that not only interacts with customers, but also streamlines internal processes.
Right.
And even helps with things like employee training. How does all of that come together into a cohesive system?
Well, imagine this. A new employee joins a company that uses Dr. AI.
Okay.
From day one, the AI could guide them through the onboarding process, providing personalized training materials based on their role and previous experience.
So instead of being bombarded with generic HR videos and mountains of paperwork,
Right.
new hires get a tailored onboarding experience that actually helps them ramp up quickly and feel like a valued member of the team.
Exactly. And as that employee settles into their role, the AI could continue to provide support, answering questions, offering guidance on specific tasks, and even suggesting ways to improve their workflow.
It's like having a personal AI assistant who's always there to help you navigate the complexities of your job.
Right.
But wouldn't that require the AI to have access to a ton of internal data?
Yeah.
I mean, things like company policies, procedures, maybe even sensitive employee information?
That's right. And that raises some important questions about data security and privacy. How is Dr. AI ensuring that this sensitive information is protected?
Yeah.
Are they implementing strong encryption protocols and access controls? And what steps are they taking to ensure that employees understand how their data is being used?
Good point.
These are all critical considerations for any company thinking about adopting this kind of AI system.
It's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the one hand, you have the potential for increased efficiency, personalized support, and a smoother workflow.
Right.
But on the other hand, you have the potential for data breaches, privacy violations, and maybe even a sense of being constantly monitored by the AI. It's a lot to weigh.
Absolutely. It's not just about the technology itself, but about how it's implemented.
Yeah.
And the ethical considerations that come along with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not just about internal processes.
Okay.
Dr. AI claims their AI can also optimize customer-facing operations. Remember those use cases we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
Think about how they might connect.
Okay, so let's say a customer reaches out to a company's website with a question about a product.
All right.
What happens then?
Well, according to Dr. AI, their AI could step in and handle that initial interaction.
Okay.
It could answer basic questions, provide product information, and even offer personalized recommendations based on the customer's past behavior and preferences.
So it's like having an army of virtual customer service reps available 24/7, ready to answer questions and provide support.
Exactly.
But what if the AI can't answer the question? Or what if the customer needs a more personalized touch?
That's where the human element comes in.
Okay.
Dr. AI emphasizes that their system is designed to seamlessly hand off these more complex interactions to human agents. The AI would provide the agent with all the relevant contexts, like the customer's history, their previous interactions, and any information they've already provided.
So the human agent wouldn't be starting from scratch. They'd have all the information they need to provide a truly personalized and efficient experience.
Exactly.
It sounds like a pretty slick system.
Yeah.
But how does it actually work in practice? I mean, how does the AI know when to hand off an interaction to a human?
That's where the intelligent insights come in.
Okay.
The AI would be constantly analyzing the conversation, looking for cues that suggest the customer needs a higher level of support. It might be something the customer says, the tone of their voice, or even the length of the interaction.
So it's not just about following a script.
Right.
The AI is actually using its intelligence to assess the situation and make a judgment call about when to bring in a human.
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But it also raises some questions about bias. I mean, could the AI's algorithms inadvertently discriminate against certain customers based on their language, their demographics, or even their past behavior?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And it highlights the importance of carefully designing and training these AI systems to ensure fairness and avoid perpetuating existing biases.
Right.
It's not enough to just assume that the AI will be objective.
Yeah.
You need to actively build in safeguards to prevent discrimination.
And it's not just about fairness, it's also about effectiveness. I mean, if the AI keeps handing off interactions to humans prematurely, it defeats the whole purpose of having an AI-powered system in the first place.
Yeah.
You just end up with frustrated customers and overworked human agents.
Exactly. It's all about finding the right balance between AI and human interaction.
Yeah.
And that balance will likely vary depending on the specific business and the types of interactions they're dealing with.
Makes sense.
There's no one-size-fits-all solution.
So it sounds like Dr. AI is essentially betting on this hybrid approach, where AI and humans work together to provide a seamless and personalized customer experience.
Right.
But it also sounds like there are a lot of potential challenges to overcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are some of the key things Dr. AI needs to get right if they want this vision to succeed?
Well, first and foremost, they need to make sure their AI systems are accurate, reliable, and trustworthy.
Okay.
Customers need to feel confident that the AI is providing them with correct information
Uh-huh.
and that their data is being handled responsibly.
So no more chatbot fails where the AI gives you completely irrelevant information or even worse, accidentally reveals sensitive data.
Exactly. Accuracy and security are paramount.
Right.
And then there's the issue of transparency.
Okay.
Customers need to understand how the AI is being used and what data is being collected. They need to feel like they're in control of their interactions and that their privacy is being respected.
Transparency is crucial, especially in today's world where people are increasingly concerned about data privacy and the potential for AI to be used in ways that are manipulative or even harmful.
For sure.
What else does Dr. AI need to consider?
They also need to think about the impact on their workforce.
Okay.
How will the introduction of AI change the roles and responsibilities of human employees?
Right.
Will it lead to job displacement or will it create new opportunities?
That's a big one. And it's not just about the number of jobs,
Right.
It's also about the nature of work.
Yeah.
Will AI automate away the mundane tasks, freeing up humans to focus on more creative and fulfilling work? Or will it create a world where humans are constantly being monitored and evaluated by algorithms?
Those are questions that every company implementing AI needs to grapple with.
Yeah.
There's no easy answer, and the solutions will likely vary depending on the specific industry and the company's values.
It sounds like we're moving into uncharted territory here.
We are.
AI has the potential to transform the way we work and the way we live, but it also comes with a whole set of challenges and ethical considerations that we need to address head on.
Absolutely, and it's a conversation that we all need to be a part of.
For sure.
We need to be asking tough questions, demanding transparency, and ensuring that AI is used in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
So, dear listener, as we delve deeper into this world of AI-powered solutions, we encourage you to think critically about the potential benefits and the potential risks.
Okay.
What excites you about the possibilities of AI? And what concerns you?
It's a fascinating landscape, this world of AI, and as we've seen with Dr. AI, there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, for sure.
They're painting a picture of a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into every aspect of business, from customer interactions to internal workflows and even employee training.
It's a bold vision and one that raises as many questions as it answers.
Yeah.
We've talked about the potential benefits like increased efficiency, personalized experiences, and data-driven insights. But we've also explored the potential downsides, the ethical considerations, and the need for transparency and responsible implementation.
And ultimately, it's up to each individual and each business to decide how they want to navigate this new AI-powered world.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no right or wrong answer, but there is a need for thoughtful consideration and informed decision-making.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Dr. AI, let's shift gears a bit and think about what this all means for you, the listener.
Okay.
If AI is really going to transform the way businesses operate, how will that impact your own work and your own life?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
And the answer will likely vary depending on your industry, your role, and your own personal attitudes towards AI.
Some people might see AI as a threat, a force that's coming to take their jobs and automate them out of existence.
Right.
Others might see it as an opportunity, a chance to free themselves from the drudgery of repetitive tasks and focus on more creative and fulfilling work.
And still others might fall somewhere in between,
Uh-huh.
embracing the potential of AI while also recognizing the need for caution, ethical considerations, and ongoing human oversight.
So as you go about your day-to-day, we encourage you to think about how AI is already impacting your life and how it might shape your future.
That's a good point.
What tasks do you currently do that could be automated by AI?
Right.
What new skills might you need to learn to thrive in an AI-powered world? And what are your hopes and fears about the future of work in the age of AI?
These are questions worth pondering.
Yeah.
And they're questions we'll continue to explore in future deep dives. But for now, we'll leave you with this thought.
Okay.
The future is not something that just happens to us. It's something we actively shape and create.
That's a good point.
And with tools like AI at our disposal, the potential for what we can create together is truly extraordinary.
So stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged in the conversation.
Yes, definitely.
The future of AI is in our hands, and it's up to all of us to ensure that it's a future we can all be proud of.
Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.